Hey, what's up? This is Rodney and I'm back. And y'all, so listen, I wanted to talk about the Real Housewives of Potomac, right? When I tell y'all, I turned my wind machine down. I'm not turning that thermostat down. I went to my mailbox and checked my mail yesterday. Baby, I had another bill. My new electricity bill came. Baby, that bill said $130. I'm thinking, why would they send me a duplicate bill? Like, I didn't request a duplicate bill. Like, hell, I didn't even want the first fucking bill. So why would you send me the same bill again? And so I'm thinking, like, then I see the date. I'm like, hold up. I'm like, baby, hold up. Baby, this is my new bill. Baby, why is my bill 100? Ooh. So, baby, yeah, we're gonna have to make it do what it do. I cannot wait for summer to be over. You know, I'm used to paying $40 and $50 for my electricity bill. You know, summer months I pay usually about 75-ish. You know, 75-ish. Not no 130. Not no fucking 130. And sometimes I can even push it to 60 sometimes. Anyways, let's talk about these goddamn Potomac girls. Okay, Monique and Ashley. Monique and Ashley. Monique and Ashley. Monique does not like to accept responsibility. That's Monique's problem. That's Monique's biggest issue. She does not like to accept responsibility for the shit that she does. Yes, Ashley did tell us that Monique had 3 or 4 drinks. But from what I understand and from what I remember, we didn't even know that Monique had been drinking. Well, we wouldn't have known that Monique had been drinking if Monique wouldn't have told us. Do I think that Monique is a drunk? No. Do I think that Monique is an alcoholic? No. Do I think that Monique has a drinking problem? No. Do I think that Ashley was telling the truth when she said that bitch didn't have 2 drinks, she had 3 or 4? I absolutely do. Even if you take away the fact that Ashley told us that Monique had 3 or 4 drinks, it still would not change because of the simple fact that Bravo already had footage of Monique drinking a bottle of wine, falling asleep after she got drunk. You had footage of Giselle, I think Giselle and Robyn or Giselle and somebody else talking about, oh, she drunk again? Or she drinking again? Or she fell asleep, she drunk. You know, somebody knocking over wine glasses at the pool. So they already had this footage of Monique drinking, having drinks, people discussing her drinking. And then you run into a ditch. That ain't Ashley's fault. That is not Ashley's fault, girl. That's yours. That's all your fault. And the truth of the matter is, you don't know if Ashley sat in the parking lot and waited 30 minutes to drive. You don't know if that bitch went into the restroom and said in Indian style. You don't know. Because your ass was in a ditch. You had just got done dodging trees and Bambi Mommy and Bambi Daddy and the birds and the lions and the tigers and the bears. Girl, you was in a ditch hanging upside down. So you don't know what the fuck Ashley was doing, girl. You just don't. You zoned. Now, was Ashley being messy when she said, Monique, when she basically said that Monique was lying, that bitch didn't have make no mistake. I made no mistake. And Monique knows that she just got caught. Girl, that's all it comes down to. Was she being a tad bit messy? Yeah. Yeah, she was. But at the end of the day, Monique, baby, your drinking is your drinking. And yes, Ashley probably does have a corona in every motherfucking... Baby, when I tell you, baby, that motherfucking Ashley... Baby, when I tell you the season first started, I used to think Ashley was so tacky. I thought it was so tacky that the simple fact that this bitch was on motherfucking TV, cable television, and you drinking a beer out of a bottle. I thought that was the tackiest. I'm not even gonna lie, y'all. And I'm a tacky motherfucker. I thought that was tacky as fuck. Girl, you can't pour your drink into no glass. But after a while, I was like, oh, that's actually kind of cute. She just being herself. You know, don't change for nobody, girl. So I was like, okay, Ashley, be yourself, girl. Sometimes I feel like we can get caught into, oh, let me just do this instead of, I don't want nobody thinking this. Ashley, girl, drink your motherfucking Coronas out the bottle, bitch, okay? Did Ashley have a Corona light in every fucking episode? Probably so, yes. But Ashley wasn't running into trees, and she wasn't killing Bambi. She didn't kill Bambi, girl. You did, Monique. Ashley didn't do that. And another thing too I want to address too while we're talking about Monique. Monique had an issue with just accepting the fact that that she was being messy. Her brother was being messy when they did the whole thing about the whole meme thing with Robyn. Now let me just say something. I think Robyn was being overly sensitive. Girl, shut the fuck up, Robyn. It's not that deep. That meme was not that deep. It wasn't really this. It wasn't. Okay, you know what? You can't tell nobody how to feel. For me, if I would have saw a meme like that about me, I just would have looked at it and kept on moving. I didn't find that disrespectful. But with that being said, I think Monique was full of shit when she tried to act like when Robyn first mentioned it to her, you have a family, whatever, how she mentioned it at the party, and Monique got up and left because she was upset about Robyn saying, I guess, a family member, or you have your family running your page, and the whole time her brother was running her page, and she tried to act like, Monique, you a liar. You are lying. There's no way that you don't have access to your own fan. First of all, why the fuck is your brother running your fan page? I never even knew family ran fan pages. I thought they're usually done by the fans. That's what I thought. That ain't what they do no more. People don't dance no more. All they do is this. Like, people don't do that no more. So fan pages are run by family members now? I don't understand. Monique, you knew what your brother was doing. I'm sure you probably, like I said, you have access to whatever he has access to that has to do with you. Point blank, period. And it's sad that it took Andy with his, y'all know I can't stand Andy motherfucking ass. It's sad that it took Andy for you to try to understand the situation because Andy mentioned it. You see what I'm saying? Well, you don't see blah blah blah. Well, you know, I'll try to do better. Do what? Girl, you probably got the link to your goddamn fan page right there on your goddamn phone. I just refuse to believe that you didn't know. Me and my brother, we just didn't know. You a fucking lie. Stop calling your brother dumb. And stop trying to get us to believe that that y'all didn't know what the fuck was going on. Your brother was being funny because that's your brother. Okay, I get it. But now you trying to play stupid like, oh, you don't have no control. You don't know what's going on. Girl, bye. I guarantee you if that motherfucker posts something about you or Chris, you'll know what the fuck is going on then. Huh? Robyn. Since we talking about Robyn. Robyn, shut the fuck up. Every time somebody even talking to Giselle, you got to say something. And why did you do this to Giselle? She was just, and Giselle is a grown-ass woman. You a grown-ass woman. Let me just say something. I can honestly see if, you know how like you may have a friend who may be soft-spoken and she may not or he may not be able to speak up for themselves? Kind of like Set It Off. Remember Set It Off? When Kimberly Elise character was kind of slow a little bit. I think, was she special needs? Or she was real. Like, if you had a friend like that, I could see how you may be overprotective of them. Like, I always feel the need to stick up for them because they may not stick up for themselves. Giselle don't need no help from you, Robyn, and Robyn don't need no help from Giselle. So I don't get this whole, and I didn't get it, I swear to God, y'all. It took me a while. I didn't really get what y'all was saying. Like, but it is weird. Their friendship it's not weird, but it's just weird to me how they feel the need to always have to back each other up. Like, it's okay to let your friend go to war, by herself. And it ain't like she going to war with 10 other bitches. It's okay for Giselle to get into an argument with Monique and you just sit there and just, okay, and just chill. You see what I'm saying? Like, I don't get it. Candice. Baby, let me say something. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. 250 people for a wedding is too many motherfucking people. Don't nobody know. I don't give a fuck if you the princess, the prince. I don't give them Prince Harry. That white black girl who just got married to that white boy, Meghan, Harry. I don't give them who you are. Don't nobody know. that many people. Most of the time, if not even most, all of the time, when motherfuckers start inviting people, when you get to number 25 or 30 on the wedding guest list, it's pretty much now for show. Because if you really break down how many motherfuckers you really and truly fuck with, I'm talking about really fuck with. Really fuck with. Bitch is gonna be a handful. I would tell my sister. I said, girl, if I ever got married, which is probably not gonna happen. Marriage not really my big thing. But if I was to get married, you never know. If I was to get married, girl, I said, girls, how many people gonna be there? 10? Girl, 15? Girl, you, mama, our grandmama, nanny, girl. My friend, girl, I can go down a list of my friends right now, girl. What, 10 people? 10 solid people, that's it. 15 maybe, we pushing it. Like, and I'm not saying that just because that's me, but if you really just think about the people who you know, people who may know a secret or two of yours, people who you fuck with, I don't believe that anybody knows 250 people. At that point, weddings become circuses, weddings become shows. They just become, it's not even about love. It's just about a big circus. That's it. I just want to show off. I just want to have a wedding. I want everybody to see me. I want everybody to see how nice my wedding is. That's all you want. That's all you want. Chris and the mama. And the mama paying for that house. I think it's dumb as fuck that y'all had all this money for a wedding, but you and your new husband are living in your mama's house. Point blank, that's your mama's house. That don't make no sense. You should have been taking that money, going to get you and your husband and them 3 stepkids of yours y'all own goddamn place. That's what you should have been doing. Like, I just don't get how y'all starting y'all life as a married couple, still living in your mama's house. Your mama still paying half of the rent. Like, that shit is just weird to me. You so fascinated with having a wedding that, girl, you would rather have you and your new husband live in your mama's house so you can have your dream wedding, but you ain't even got no house to call you and your husband's own. Girl, you sound crazy. Girl, you sound crazy. Girl, you sound crazy. Girl, you sound crazy. Girl, Monique flying first class. Let me just say something. Giselle, Giselle is my girl. Giselle, you full of shit. I'm gonna tell you why you full of shit. You full of shit just for the simple fact that you had already said that you and Monique were not. You wasn't even fucking with Monique when you got to what was it? Where they go? Paris? Somewhere in France. Cannes. You weren't even fucking with her when you got to Cannes, girl. So why does it matter if she was flying first class? The truth of the matter is, it don't matter. The only reason that Giselle should have a problem with Monique is if, Bravo said we haven't called time. Y'all have to meet up at this time to do this, and we got to get to the, and Monique was late. Then I can see you saying, like, bitch, you need to hurry up. You holding the group back. We all got shit. We trying to get to where we need to go. Okay, whatever. I can see you being upset. But the truth of the matter is, girl, you said you and Robyn was going to do y'all own thing when y'all got there anyways. So it don't matter if Monique caught a train, rode her bicycle to the airport. It don't matter if she swam across the 7 seas, bitch. It don't matter. It don't matter what Monique did when she got to France or how she got to France. Because at the end of the day, you had already said you wasn't fucking with that bitch when you got there anyways. So why does it matter that she flew first class? She don't need to let you know nothing. Why I need to let you know? She could have let us know. What she said, she could have let us know. I don't need to let you know a motherfucking thing. You don't even fuck with me, bitch. Anyways, what else? Girl, when Karen told Ashley, I wouldn't even drink with your raggedy ass, so fuck you. Oh. Yes, God. Okay, now let's get to what I really want to talk about, Karen. I think it's very sad when anyone loses a loved one. Whether it's parents, a grandmother, a grandfather, a sister, a brother, a cousin. Whenever you lose somebody that's close to you, regardless of the title that they may carry, it's hard. So I completely understand that Karen had just lost, you losing 2 parents within like a 7-month span within the same year. And then you just buried your father on Thursday, and then you come, like you said, I come to slay bitches on Tuesday. I can get it how that can be hard. For me, girl, if I had to bury my daddy on Thursday, girl, I ain't seen my daddy in, girl, I don't know how long, chap. This ain't about, girl, probably, what is I saw my daddy? Girl, my daddy lived 45 minutes, 50 minutes up the street, girl. An hour up the street. Girl, I ain't seen my daddy probably like, ooh. I think the last time I saw my daddy was probably like 2000 and, probably like 3-ish. 2-ish. It's been a long time, y'all. It's been a long time, child. Okay. So, child, if I had to bury my daddy on Thursday, girl, I could go to the reunion, bitch. I'd be ready to slay bitches for real. Okay. But I get it. This is the problem that people are having. Well, I'm sorry. You know what? This is the problem that I'm having with Karen. You, girl. Karen, I get the fact that your father passed away. I get the fact that, you were in mourning. I understand that. But the truth of the matter is, before your father passed away, before your mother passed away, while they probably were dealing with their health issues, at the end of the day, you were still lying about your life. Now, at the end of the day, your lies don't affect anyone else. Because it's not like, I will say this much, it's not like Karen was telling lies like Jennifer off Basketball Wives told a lie. Like Jennifer told a lie that could have affected other people. You see what I'm saying? When Karen lies, Karen just lies to try to make herself look better, or to make it seem as though she lives this certain lifestyle. So Karen lies don't affect anyone but Karen. But the truth of the matter is, girl, you are on a reality TV show. So even if you gonna lie to the girls, you ain't got no business lying to the viewers. You came on the show from day one, just like a Phaedra, old bitch. You came on the show lying about your lifestyle. My husband is a black Bill Gates. Now your husband owes $4 million in back taxes, or however much he owes. I understand that's his business, but at the end of the day, girl, the truth of the matter is, if your husband was a black Bill Gates, he wouldn't be owing $4 million in shit. So you come onto the show lying about your lifestyle. Then you lying about the fact that, your mama offered you an education, you turned it down. You lied about the fact that, I'm an entrepreneur. And the only job you could think about that you had was when you were 17 years old at Taco Bell. Like, it's a lot of stuff that you've lied about. And so, at the end of the day, when these ladies started to come for you, they were coming for you because they knew this whole time you were telling lies. And while it may sound insensitive in this moment, I can understand that over a length of time why they did what they did. Girl, you've been lying from day one. And now your lies are starting to catch up with you, and you're starting to unravel. And it's hard for you to keep up with what you've been saying, or how you've been trying to portray yourself that you live. So now it's everybody is being childish, everybody's being insensitive, everybody knew about my mother and father. Yeah, girl, they knew about your mother and father, but girl, if you go back to season 1, girl, your ass been lying since season 1. This is season 3. So yes, I feel bad for Karen. Her father just passed away. She walked off stage. I don't think I've ever seen Karen cry on the show. She probably has. But I didn't watch last season. I didn't watch last season. But it's like, Karen, like, it's hard for me to really just feel sympathy for you, because the truth of the matter is, girl, you've been coming on the show eating these girls up. What you thought they was going to do when they found out you had money issues? And now it's all of a sudden, I've been going through so much. Me and my husband have been going through so much. You and your husband. Girl, for the longest, girl, you kept saying those are raised tax issues. Karen is loaded. Girl, at one point, girl, you wouldn't even claim. You wouldn't even claim a Ray, girl. But now all of a sudden, since you're trying to prove a point, is I have my tax, me and my husband are going through stuff. My parents are going through stuff. Your husband, girl, just a couple of months ago, girl, you was buying brand new cars, running around town in jumpsuits with Gucci belts on. But now, oh, okay, now I see what we doing. Now you trying to do the old switcheroo where you want people to feel sorry for you. I didn't feel sorry for Karen, I'm sorry. I didn't. I looked at Karen and rolled my eyes. Karen, you know what you've been doing. Your shit's starting to catch up with you. And you don't know how to deal with it. Do I think that Karen and Giselle are good friends? I do. I do. I think Karen and Giselle are good. I'm going to tell you why. When the episode first started, Karen referred to Giselle as Jizzy. Remember? When she told Ashley, I wouldn't have no drink with your ragged ass. Now maybe if it was Jizzy, she'll tell the truth. You know, she could say something about me, I drink or whatever. She called her Jizzy. You don't call people nicknames if you don't fuck with them like that. You know what I'm saying? Even if it's a friend. Like, that girl, that's Jizzy, girl. That's your home girl. I think her and Karen are cool. I think that her and Karen have come to this type of agreement that they understand that while they're filming, they may have to shade each other. But I think when it comes down to it, I think they're still friends. I didn't see anything wrong with Giselle running off stage going to check on Karen. Because again, I think they really are friends. A lot of people were like, oh, she fake, she fake, she fake, she fake. You know, she was coming for Karen during the season. They all coming for Karen. The only person that was stupid enough not to was Monique. Monique was the only fucking fool who wrote a check to a non-profit organization, whatever they was doing, cancer research. I forgot what they was doing, girl. And they wrote it to Karen's business. Michael was the only one who was like, bitch, I wish I would. Anyways. So yeah, I didn't feel sorry for Karen. I do think, you know, let's talk about this. Girl, let me just say something. Collectively, they look like a goddamn mess. I thought every single one of them. When I looked at them as a group, I said, they looking like a fucking fool. When I went down the line, I didn't have a favorite. Usually, like for example, at Real Housewives of Atlanta, I usually have a favorite. And it's usually Kenya. I feel like Kenya always comes to the reunions ready. This group, Giselle looked like she was going to a Halloween costume party. Giselle looked a fucking mess. Giselle always look a mess. Always look a mess. Giselle, I remember they did the flashback of when Giselle had on a red dress. I said, Giselle looked like Shea Coulee. If y'all don't know who Shea Coulee is, go to Instagram and put in Shea Coulee. She a drag queen. And when Shea do her makeup, it's always dark right here and light at the bottom, I believe. Anyways, it looked like Giselle makeup was dark right here. And I said, girl, she looked like Shea Coulee. She looked like Shea Coulee. She looked like Trixie Mattel, and she looked like Kim Chi, all in one. Giselle looked a mess at the reunion. Giselle looked the worst. Giselle looked a fuck. I said, Giselle can't never get it. Fashion is not Giselle's. I don't know. Even if it's not your lane. Who are you hiring to style you, girl? You need to be fired, and those stylists need to be fired, girl. Ashley looked a mess. Ashley looked like she got her dress off the rack, and she did, because she said it. She said she was walking through a store and she saw the dress hanging there. Ain't nothing wrong with off the rack clothes, because we all buy our clothes off the rack. But I'm just saying, when you come into these reunions and you talking about you trying to slay hoes, and I just feel like Ashley looked a mess. I didn't like that color. I didn't like that dress. I thought Robyn looked decent for what it was. I do think when she has longer hair, she does look younger. But what's the problem with people looking older or looking their age? I never understood. Like I remember. Don't get it twisted. Everybody wants to look young. But I've also came to the grips that as I'm getting older, that you know what, you may not look as young as you want to, but you know, it's okay. Just look your age. It's just all you can do. Just try to look your age, girl. Just look your age. I think with the short hair, Robyn does look more mature. With the longer hair, she does look younger. But I actually love the short hair on Robyn. What I've noticed with a lot of girls when they usually cut their hair short like that is that it takes a while for it to, like, the style and for the stylist to see what type of direction they want to go in with. Like, usually when they first cut their hair, it's just like, oh, you cut your hair, it's cute. And then I feel like once they start to get the hang of the short hair and how they want it to look and the stylist can play with it, I feel like it starts to get better over time. Because I remember when Rihanna first did the whole shortcut. Rihanna pretty much just had a little swoop right here. That's it, okay? And then over time, it started to get real fly and pixie. I was like, okay. So anyways, Candice looked like a goddamn fool. That was too much dress for her small frame. And Candice has an amazing body to me. But her frame is that was too much material for that frame. That hair was getting on my nerve. That mic was getting on my nerve. That necklace was getting on my nerve. Them shoes was getting on my nerve. Them ruffles was getting on my nerve. Girl, that big ass, those diamonds, rhinestones she had going around that shoe was getting on my nerve. Everything about Candice got on my nerves. Girl, when she told Ashley, you always sticking your nose and forehead in people's business. Bitch, I hollered. Monique. I thought Monique, from here up, I thought Monique was gorgeous. I'ma just tell the truth. From here up, I got what she was going for. I was like, come on, Wakanda forever. Like, I got it. But for some reason, it just looked like she wrapped the sheet around her body and said, let's go. Like, I definitely didn't like the end of her dress. That material at the end of that dress looked so cheap and so flimsy. It just looked cheap to me. It probably wasn't a cheap dress, but it looked cheap. But I thought from here, I love the whole little thing and the braid. I love that. I thought Karen from the neck up was gorgeous. I thought that Karen mug was together. I thought that hair was together. I thought Karen would have been the best dressed if she wouldn't have had that goddamn stuff on the back of her dress. I hate when people get clothes and it looks like they just attach something to it. Like, ooh, girl, let's get this and wrap it around your waist. Like, that's what it looked like. It looked like they got a belt. They got, what is it called? Tool? Is that what it's called? Tool? I don't know what it's called. But let me know what it's called so I know what the fuck I'm talking about. Tool or something. It looked like they just got a belt, got whatever that material is, and said, okay, girl, we're gonna glue this to the belt and then put it on the back and wrap the belt around your waist. I feel like it was too much. I hate when clothes look like people just attach something to it. And then Andy was there. He looked a mess. Anyways, I think that's all I have to talk about. I think that's everything, child. Ashley and Monique, they got into it. I think it's going to be more about Ashley next when they bring the husbands out and stuff. Monique, the memes. Monique don't like to accept responsibility. Candice. I think Candice will be a terrific friend, but I think she will be a horrible wife. I'm just going to go ahead and say it. That Candice looks like she would, when she said that her and Chris be talking to each other, like, let me say something. I don't know what type of marriage y'all in 2018. I don't get it, but I've been seeing a lot of people. I'm gonna talk about Love and Hip Hop next. I've been seeing a lot of people act like the way that A1 and Lyrical was talking to each other was not. I swear to God, that's how me and my husband be talking when we go at it. What? That's how y'all be talking to each other? No, ma'am. Absolutely not. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. If a motherfucker, now I looked at it too. I looked at it both ways. I could see Chris telling Candice that because Candice was a bitch that night, straight up. When she told that man, even though I think Chris is a deadbeat father, when she told that man about him being like his father, I thought that was a low blow. So that was probably his way of getting back at her. I'm not saying two wrongs don't make a right, especially when you marrying somebody. Like, I don't know how y'all talk to people, girl, when y'all married, girl. I don't know how y'all do it. I don't know, child. Ain't nobody talking to me like that. The minute you talk to me like that, baby, that's how you talk to bitches on the street. That's how you talk to people who you don't fuck with. That's how y'all talk to each other when y'all married and stuff. Is that how y'all talk to each other? Is that how y'all talk to each other in 2018? If that's how y'all talk to each other, I don't want it. I don't want it. Don't come over here talking to me crazy. Don't come over here talking to me crazy. You supposed to be my man? And you think we're going to talk to each other crazy like that? And that's different when we get into an argument. We have a disagreement. But to start going like blow for blow for blow for blow, let me get off because I'm about to start talking about Love and Hip Hop. Bye, y'all.